Radio Rahim with H20. You are probably the biggest prospect on the MVP roster. Like, you know, you're on the undercard press conference, but I'd say you're the guy to watch of all the guys coming out of this field. Talk to me about, first of all, why you decide with all the promoters out there, all the boxing names, the names we know, why MVP?
I'll tell everybody, look where I'm at right now. You know, this is my second pay-per-view fight, 10 fights in, so I think that just shows a lot right there.
The level of competition that you face before your first 10 fights changes after your first 10 fights typically. You know, It's time to step up and really start facing potential contenders like yourself. How do you change your approach to opponents at this stage of your career?
I feel like since I turned pro, my opponents always been, I wouldn't say bums. They always been like a challenger or something challenging about them. So each fight that I had, it was something going into it that a fighter could bring to the table. So whenever we step with the opponents, I'm already, prepared for it.
Are you obviously watching other fighters in your division, keeping an eye on how you match up against them?
Definitely. About the same times, I feel like as long as I'm, true to myself and staying myself, the only person that can stop me is me.
Who do you think is the best fighter in your division currently?
I'd probably say Lomachenko, even though, because Devin Haney not there no more, right? If he's there, then. But actually, no, I am. I'm tweaking.
All right, we'll give that other than you,
Yeah.
Lomachenko. So did you think Lomachenko won that fight against Haney?
It's arguable. At first sight of seeing it, I thought so.
What do you bring to the 135 division, which is incredibly impacted? You'll probably end up at 140 one day. That whole school and class of fighters right now probably is the most exciting division. So how do you match up against them, and what are you bringing to the division that's not there?
Like I said, the fights and the amateur experience I had before that just all prepared me for, when I get to them stages. So I definitely feel like I'm the best in the division. And when I get to that time, everybody will see and see I'm on a different level.
A way that young fighters that have potential like you make their names is beating a guy they're not supposed to beat, or beating a legend or a champion in the field before they think it's time. Right. Who's of the top tier do you feel like you could beat right now today? If they put them on the card coming this Saturday, that you could best?
Shit, everybody.
Come on. Who's the guy?
Honestly, everybody. I don't really pinpoint nobody's name, just whoever they put in front of me. You tell me somebody.
I mean, there's Tank Davis. I would still say Haney until he fights out of the division. And you mentioned Lomachenko, Shakur, Stevenson. This is an impacted field. You're better than all those guys, or is there one guy? Let me put it this way. If you could fight one of those guys this Saturday, you got to pick, who would you most like to face?
Definitely better than all them guys, but definitely different styles to give me a challenge.
So what style would you like to face?
That would challenge me, I think.
Yeah.
I think Lomachenko's. Yeah.
All right. Now, you're 10 fights in. Obviously, we'll see you on Saturday night. How long before we see you challenging for one of these world titles?
Whenever my team say so, or whenever I'm, got the opportunity to.
And lastly, obviously, the big main event is what everybody is going to be talking about until they see your spectacular skills. How do you see the main event fight going?
Definitely, after watching the press conference and everything, I feel Jake is going to edge it. I think possibly by knockout.
He says he's going to MMA next. Would you ever consider fighting MMA?
If it's later on down my career, no. But if I do decide, it got to be now while I'm young.
No. The answer is just no. We don't want no fighters, no boxers losing to the cage. Man, I can't wait to see you Saturday night. Really, everybody is talking about your potential and where you might end up in the sport in just a year or so. So it was a great opportunity to watch you on this Saturday night on Jake Paul, Nate Diaz, Radio Rahim with H20.